It's time now for the Muletrain News Program on this Wednesday, July the 21st, 2021, brought to you today by Leal's Mexican Restaurant. Church service for Randy Smith, 61 of Lasbuddy, is scheduled for 2 o'clock tomorrow afternoon, Thursday, July the 22nd, at the First Baptist Church here in Muleshoe with Elder James Baker officiating. We will live stream that funeral service from the First Baptist Church of Muleshoe at 2 p.m. tomorrow, Thursday, July 22nd. You can go to the First Baptist Church's website and click on the Watch tab, fbcmuleshoe.org, and click on the Watch tab, or it will be on the front page of our website, muleshoetv.com, or you can also click on the First Baptist tab, top left corner of our website, muleshoetv.com. Again, it will also live stream on both of our Facebook pages, Gil-Am and Channel 6 Muleshoe, on our YouTube channel, Gil-Am Advertising, along with a link. You can watch it on our Twitter feed, Channel 6 Muleshoe as well. Burial will be in the Lasbuddy Cemetery. Randy died on Monday, July the 19th in Lasbuddy. He was born August 11th, 1959 in Littlefield to Dan and Rosemary Hicks Smith. He married Terry Martin in Lasbuddy on May the 2nd, 1987. Randy had a rare gift with mechanics. He restored vehicles and loved classic cars. Randy mentored the kids in the Lasbuddy ISD robotics program. He was a member of the First Baptist Church of Lasbuddy. He was preceded in death by his father, Dan. Randy is survived by his wife, Terry, his two sons, Russell, Todd Nichols of Shallowater, his three daughters, Rochelle Jones and her husband, Dustin of Midlothian, Shondi Meeks of Muleshoe, and Chelsea Ponder of Farwell. His mother, Rosemary Smith of Lasbuddy, two sisters, Kara King of Amarillo and Leslie Glover of Earth, 7 grandchildren, Kay Smith, Cole Meeks, Lane Ponder, Charlotte Smith, Catherine Smith, Lakin Ponder, and Baby Smith. The family suggests memorials be sent to the ALS Association of Texas, 14555 Dallas Parkway, Suite 100-219, Dallas, Texas, 75254, or Hospice of Lubbock, 3702 21st Street, Lubbock, Texas, 79410. Online condolences can be made at ellisfuneralhomes.com. And repeating church service for Randy Smith, 61 of Lasbuddy, is set for 2 o'clock Thursday afternoon, July the 22nd, at the First Baptist Church here in Muleshoe with Elder James Baker officiating. Burial will be in the Lasbuddy Cemetery. We will be live streaming the funeral service, muleshoetv.com on our front page, also under the First Baptist tab, top left corner of the front page, or you can also go to the First Baptist Church's website. Also live stream simultaneously on both of our Facebook pages, our Twitter feed, and our YouTube channel. As the 14U Lady Mules softball team is one of 8, and the Southwest Region representative that is playing this morning in their very first game at the Babe Ruth World Series in Florida. And you can find the link to watch that first game in both of our Facebook pages, Gil-Am and Channel 6 Muleshoe. They had a big send-off for them last week on Thursday, and we went out and made a video with the Lady Mules, and you can meet every one of the players along with the coaches and hear the speech that Manny Ramirez, who was a Texas Tech football player and went on to play for many years in the NFL, he talked to the girls and gave them a pep talk. The players on the Lady Mules 14U team that are in Florida right now playing this morning: Mariah Sanchez, Yaslin Ramirez, Chaparro, Kyla Rodriguez, Gia Hernandez, Adelia Gundis, Bella Elizalde, Alyssa Garcia, Chloe Maris, Maddie Ortega, Heaven McMullen, Anna Vidello, and Addie Blanco. The head coach is Juan Sanchez. The coach and team manager, assistant coach and team manager Raquel Chaparro. The assistant coach is Daniel Mraz. And again, go and watch that send-off from last Thursday evening on the front page of our website, muleshoetv.com. Also, you can watch the opening ceremonies from there in Florida at Jensen Beach, Florida, from Tuesday afternoon on both of our Facebook pages. We shared that yesterday afternoon, and then the first game is going on currently this morning on Wednesday at the Babe Ruth Softball World Series. And we hope that you enjoy all these videos and cheer on the Lady Mules 14U team from here in Muleshoe and from some other players from the area in that Babe Ruth World Series. The Calvary Baptist Church ladies are now taking pre-orders for their cookbook that they've compiled over the last several months. It will be filled with hundreds of very yummy recipes that they have compiled from all of the members and friends there at the Calvary Baptist Church. Again, the Calvary Baptist Church Ladies Cookbook is taking pre-orders right now. You can call 806-946-9400 to pre-order your cookbook. It's only $15, and get it now. It will be in later this year for them to pick up, those that have pre-ordered now. But again, call 806-946-9400. The Calvary Baptist Church Ladies Cookbook is now for sale, and they're taking pre-orders. Well, looking at our newly updated, as of Tuesday, July 20th, numbers for COVID-19 in Bailey County from the Texas Health Department, there are 0 active cases reported right now in Bailey County. Those that are 12 and over and fully vaccinated is only a paltry 36.52%. 65 and older that are fully vaccinated is much better at 65.25%. So we urge you to get out there and get vaccinated from COVID-19. You can do it at several places here in Muleshoe, including the 2 clinics at the hospital, K&K Pharmacy. I'm sure the United Pharmacy has them available as well. But get out there and get vaccinated if you're 12 and over and qualified. In the area, the surrounding counties, looking at COVID-19 active cases, there are some cases here in our area. Lamb County has 15 active cases. Palmer County has 3. Cochran County has 3. Hockley County has 30. Castro has 3 active cases. And Hell County has 12 active cases now of COVID-19. So don't think it's gone away. Go out and get vaccinated if you haven't. Mom and I both have been fully vaccinated since February, along with nearly all of our family members and most of our friends, and we've heard very few problems. Of course, after that second shot, if you're doing one with 2 doses, I did get some symptoms for 24 to 48 hours, but they went away and felt fine afterwards. There will be an estate sale Saturday, July the 24th here in Muleshoe from 8:30 in the morning until 5 in the afternoon at 308 West Avenue J here in Muleshoe. They'll have furniture, refrigerators, washer, dryer, lawnmower, plus other lawn equipment, tools, lamps, towels, sheets, kitchen equipment, record player cabinet, and lots of other goodies. That's an estate sale going on at 308 West Avenue J, Saturday, July the 24th from 8:30 in the morning until 5 p.m. right here in Muleshoe. We'll be back with more Muletrain news in just a few moments, so please stay tuned.
I am Isla Reynolds, and I know enough about quality, authentic Mexican food to know it gets no better than Leal's Mexican Restaurant at 1010 West American Boulevard in Muleshoe, Texas. The yummy chips and salsa enchiladas made with love and finest of ingredients. Dine in now or carry out by calling 806-272-3294. The original in business since 1957, Leal's Mexican Restaurant in Muleshoe, Texas.
It's time now for the weather forecast, brought to you today by K&K Pharmacy right here in Muleshoe at 1411 West American Boulevard. They're open Monday through Fridays, 9 a.m. till 6 p.m. They're your local hometown home-owned K&K Pharmacy products of the month are 20% off. Get bug repellents, UV protection products, and all natural first aid products, perfect for the summer essentials now that we're in the dog days of summer. Let them at K&K Pharmacy help you customize a weight loss program for your goals. They have the tools and knowledge to help you succeed. Call today for more details on how to win by losing big. 806-272-7511. K&K Pharmacy can help you with a weight loss plan. They are the 2021 Business of the Year, and they're celebrating 10 years in business right here in Muleshoe. K&K Pharmacy, 1411 West American Boulevard. Come in the store, call them, and they can deliver to your home or use their convenient drive-through window on the west side of the building. K&K Pharmacy right here in Muleshoe, Texas. Well, we have continued to get rain over the past week. On Saturday night around 9:30, 10 o'clock, a big storm rolled up. And it rained really heavy at first and then continued with a nice, steady downpour until early in the morning. On Sunday, we got an inch and 11/100ths here at the National Weather Service station at Channel 6. So if you look at our rain totals for July, the Muleshoe Mesonet station has 2 inches and 27/100ths. The Earth Mesonet station, which is the next closest one to town, which is right next to Tolk Plant, has 2 inches and 32/100ths on the month of July. Olton has an inch and 82/100ths. Morton an inch and 68/100ths. Freona has 3 inches and 89/100ths. They're the largest rainfall total in our Muleshoe area so far. Dimmitt has 2 inches and 96/100ths. Amherst has an inch and 51/100ths. On the year 2021, the Muleshoe Mesonet station has 12 inches in 1/100ths. So that is a great number so far for 2021, as we only got about 6-7 inches all of last year. And here toward the end of July, we're already at 12 inches and 1/100ths here for the Muleshoe Mesonet station. And especially when you look at that in context with through the end of April, we just had barely any rain. The rain really didn't start for our area until May. Had a great May, a great June, and so far off to a really good July. But 12 inches and 1/100ths so far in the year 2021 at the Muleshoe Mesonet station. The Earth Mesonet station right next to Tolk Plant has 11 inches and 46/100ths on the year so far. So off to a pretty good year here in the middle of the summer on rain totals for Muleshoe. Looking at our forecast, it's going to be a drier forecast from last week, but some rain chances in it. Sunny, high near 84 degrees today on Wednesday. South-southeast winds around 10 miles per hour. This afternoon, mostly clear, low around 62 tonight. South-southeast winds around 10 miles per hour as well. Sunny, high near 86 degrees tomorrow on Thursday. South winds 10 to 15 miles per hour, mostly clear. Low around 64 Thursday night. South-southeast winds around 15 miles per hour. Sunny, high near 89 degrees on Friday. South winds between 10 and 15 miles per hour. Then mostly clear Friday night. Low around 64. South winds 10 to 15 miles per hour. Then Saturday, for the weekend, a 20% chance of showers and thunderstorms in the afternoon hours. Sunny, high near 91 degrees. South winds between 5 and 10 miles per hour. Saturday night, a chance of showers and thunderstorms again, mainly before 1 a.m. Partly cloudy, low around 66. Sunday, a chance of showers and thunderstorms in the afternoon hours. Sunny, high near 90 degrees. Southwest winds 5 to 10 miles per hour. Then Sunday night, a slight chance of showers and thunderstorms before 1 a.m. Partly cloudy, low around 66. Monday, a slight chance of showers and thunderstorms. Sunny, high near 90 degrees. Then Monday night, a slight chance of showers and thunderstorms again. Partly cloudy, low around 67. Tuesday next week, sunny, high near 91. So some slight rain chances over the weekend into next week, but really some nice temperatures forecast. We've had them already over the last several weeks in the mid to upper 80s, and some really nice summer weather for Muleshoe over the next 7 days in our forecast. K&K Pharmacy has presented to you this edition of the weather forecast. Well, on Saturday last weekend, I had the pleasure of being hired to film the quinceañera of Gabriela Gonzalez, and it was one beautiful affair. It was probably one of the nicest events I've ever filmed in my life. I've filmed a lot of weddings, quinceañeras, and other events for people as a videographer over the years, and this is your chance to look inside of what a really nice quinceañera looks like, as the family wanted to share it with the public, and it's available on both of our Facebook pages, Gil Lamb, Channel 6 Muleshoe, our Twitter feed, our YouTube channel, along with the front page of our website, muleshoetv.com. The quinceañera of Gabriela Gonzalez. She is the daughter of Rudy Gonzalez and Amelia Perales, and stepdaughter of Roy Perales. And the chamberlain or escort was Juan Gonzalez. See her full court, all of the festivities that went along with her quinceañera, as we started in the morning at Trespella getting her hair done. The quinceañera service that was held at the Trinity Christian Center Church with the pastor Radon Stanford doing a wonderful service for Gabriela Gonzalez. And then later in the day to the Bailey County Coliseum, where you couldn't even recognize the Coliseum. It was decorated so nicely. Had a wonderful mariachi band, probably the best one I've ever heard, perform for several hours, and then the marcha, and then a DJ out of San Antonio was there for the dance. All that going on this past Saturday here in Muleshoe. The quinceañera of Gabby Gonzalez available on our Facebook pages, Twitter feed, our YouTube channel, and the front page of our website, muleshoetv.com. Make sure to enjoy that. A fascinating look at a very well organized and elaborately decorated quinceañera. The Muleshoe Area Hospital District Board of Directors has postponed the regular July meeting, which would normally be held this Thursday, to next week, Thursday, July the 29th, due to they are waiting on a tax schedule and proposed budget for the 2022 year from the appraisal office. They will be certifying on Friday, July the 23rd, and should have the information out on Monday, July the 26th. So next week they will have their normal regular July session. Thursday, July the 29th is when the Hospital District Board of Directors meeting will be postponed until next week. Well, the monthly caregiver support session will be held at the Oneida Wagner Senior Center, the Bailey County Senior Center. It's scheduled for every month on the last Friday of the month at 10 a.m. So this month it will be on Friday, July the 30th at 10 a.m. It's open to the public, and it's for caregiver education resources. Refreshments will be provided. Facilitators are Eileen Morton and Rhonda Sanders. Join them for and feel free to bring a friend or family member. These sessions will provide information on caregiving and potential links to resources for caregivers and loved ones. Friday, July the 30th, 10 a.m., caregiver support session at the Bailey County Senior Center, Main and Avenue D, right here in Muleshoe. There at the Senior Center, of course, they serve a wholesome lunch beginning around 11:30 every day. Today, on Wednesday, July 21st, they'll be serving chicken fried steak, mashed potatoes, country gravy, stewed okra, seasoned corn, pumpkin square. Then tomorrow, on Thursday, July 22nd, taco salad and corn chips. On Fridays, fish or chicken strips as always. Then on Monday, July 26th, beef and bean chili verde. On Tuesday, July 27th, oven-fried chicken breasts, bow tie pasta, broccoli, raisin salad, whole wheat roll, and fruit cocktail. Then next Wednesday, chicken fried steak again. All that is at the Bailey County Senior Center. Of course, tons of activities, games, and exercise available at our Senior Center, Main and Avenue D. We'll be back with more Muletrain news in just a few moments, so please stay tuned.
I grew up in De Leon, Texas. De Leon is a town in north central Texas. In 2011, I went to Philadelphia College of Osteopathic Medicine. I graduated in 2015. I did an internship in Jersey City. I stayed there and completed a residency in family medicine, and I started here August of 2018. So I actually see patients from the full newborn screening exams to very old, so everything in between. It's important as you get on in life that you establish a relationship with a doctor, that you're able to discuss personal issues and have a trust there. And so as soon as you can establish that relationship, you and your doctor are a team and you're working towards this goal. And the better you can work with your doctor as a team, the more honest you are with your doctor, the more information you can give him, the better the results will be.
Well, Peyton and Julia and Isla, along with Grayson, were all in town to see Mom over this past weekend. And one of the things we did late Sunday afternoon was go to the Muleshoe Water Park, and the girls really had a good time enjoying our Muleshoe Water Park on the diving board, the slides, and the lazy river there in the northwest corner of the New City Park. The Muleshoe Water Park is open it's closed on Mondays. They're open Tuesday through Thursday and Sundays 1 until 6 p.m. and Fridays and Saturdays 1 until 8 p.m. there in the New City Park, the Muleshoe Water Park. We really enjoyed our Sunday afternoon at the Muleshoe Water Park with the nieces and both of my brothers. We also headed out after that to the Jamaica, and boy, it was well attended. Lots of people out there, live music, dancing, lots of fun and activities that took place next to the Immaculate Conception Catholic Church in their Jamaica grounds there to the west, and we hope that they raise lots of money for the Catholic Church along with all their missions there at the Immaculate Conception Catholic Church here in Muleshoe. Keep on your prayer list today: Kelvin Johnson, Carolyn Kaufman, Connie and Robert Alanese. Paul Hammer needs to be on your prayer list today. Jeff Skipworth, Frank McCamish, a new resident of the Parkview Nursing Care Center. Keep Ed Cox on your prayer list today. Jimmy Kay and Lynn Moore, Deborah Walls, Robert Johnson, who's now at home. Keep Darlene Martin, Cindy Barrett, Betty Ruth Wood, Debbie Connor, Marilyn Cox, Michael Angeli. Remember Mom Megan Reynolds on your prayer list today. Chance Hulse, Sally Ellis, another resident of our Parkview. Joe Jinks, Pat Nichols, Betty Noble, Maureen Hooten, Mary Nell Bleeker, Margaret Berman, Buck and Lynn Campbell, who've recently moved to Lubbock, Georgette and Charlie Isaac. They are moving to Lubbock, along with Tony Barrier, who recently moved to Oklahoma. Melba and Tom Bratcher need to be on your prayer list today. Kearney Scoggin, J.W. Harrington, Lewis Wayne and Wanda Schaefer. Also, we might mention to you that we didn't get our TV up and running there at the Parkview Nursing Care Center in the West Sunroom, as we're having trouble with our remote control, but we've ordered another one and should have it in here in the next few days, so we'll get our programming up and running on our TV there in the West Sunroom for the first time since the pandemic at the Parkview Nursing Care Center. We do have two other TVs that rotate with all of our current programming, one at the Bailey County Senior Center and one in the community room at the Harmon Elliott Senior Citizens Housing Complex. So always we're available there if you don't want to use us online through any of our social media or our website. On your prayer list today, please keep those families grieving the recent loss of a loved one, including the family of Randy Smith, the family of Butch Cox, the family of Sherry A. Russell. Keep this family on your prayer list today, the family of Ann Williams, the family of Ruben Rodriguez needs to be on your prayer list today, the family of Harry Sheets, the family of Ryder White, the family of Robbie Bristow, and along with the family of Lily Reyna. Please keep all these families grieving the loss of a loved one recently. Well, it's just about time for us to go on this edition of the Muletrain News, brought to you today by Leal's Mexican Restaurant. You can hear our latest Muletrain News program along with all our older archived ones free of charge on demand on our website, muleshoetv.com. Click on the Muletrain News link at the top center of the front page.
I'm Tumbleweed Smith. Another way to ride a burro. Details in a moment on the Sound of Texas.
The Sound of Texas is brought to you here on muleshoetv.com by Bailey County Electric Cooperative Association, with offices in Muleshoe at 610 East American Boulevard, as well as in Morton at 1744 State Highway 114. They're celebrating rural electrification right here in the Muleshoe area through Bailey County Electric since 1939. They are owned by the members that they serve. Call 806-272-4504. Check them out online at bcecoop.com. The board of directors, the members, the employees, the manager, CEO David Markle, all hope you enjoy this Sound of Texas with Tumbleweed Smith.
One very cold winter, Thurman Yancey of Laredo took some of his buddies to his ranch in Wyoming to hunt elk. After a few days of successful hunting in the 30-below weather, they decided to come home. They climbed into Thurman's brand-new Chrysler, but soon discovered the car hadn't been serviced. It wouldn't start. No antifreeze.
The radiator and engine froze in the extreme cold. The engine has freeze plugs, which act as safety valves in case something like this should happen. The freeze plugs had popped out and couldn't be found. While the men considered their plight, Thurman recalled that when he was younger, men put Prince Albert tobacco in the radiator to stop leaks. In fact, Thurman had even put horse manure in the radiator on some occasions. Since the horses had eaten hay, their manure had much the same texture as tobacco. Thurman and his fellow hunters drove small branches into the places on the engine where freeze plugs usually go. They melted snow and poured a little bit of water into the radiator. Then they filled it with burro droppings. The car started. Thurman carried a 5-gallon can of water as a precaution. They decided to leave the car at the nearest town and have the motor replaced. After driving 10 miles, they stopped and put about a gallon of water in the radiator. They drove another 10 miles and stopped to check. No water needed. Same thing when they stopped in town. They decided they could make it back to Laredo, 1,000 miles away. They arrived home in 24 hours. Thurman took the car back to the dealer, who couldn't believe the engine was running with a wooden stop sticking out of it. He jerked the motor out of it and put in a new one. Thurman Yancey has become a proponent of burro manure. He thinks every car owner should carry some in the trunk. I'm Tumbleweed Smith, and you've heard my column on the radio.
Well, we thought it would be interesting to take a time warp back in time here at the end of the Muletrain News and tack on our Muletrain News program from 10 years ago today, from July the 21st, 2011, our Muletrain and all-day programming that we broadcast over the cable system and onto our website there 10 years ago. So again, this is July the 21st, 2011, the Muletrain News program, along with some other programs added in that was in our rotation on the cable system.
It is time now for the Thursday, July the 21st edition of the Muletrain News.
A tight rein, because here it comes, the world famous Muletrain. Howdy out there, neighbors. It's time for Gil Lamb's Muletrain News, coming to you from the world's largest town named Muleshoe in Texas, of course. Our family has been broadcasting this program for over 56 years, and we think it just might catch on. We have something in Muleshoe that you will not find anywhere else, and that is the National Mule Memorial. Stop just near the crossroads in downtown Muleshoe at U.S. Highway 8470 and 214 and read the Texas Historical Marker about the mule. Visit our Muleshoe Heritage Complex and the Muleshoe National Wildlife Refuge, the first national wildlife refuge ever established in the state of Texas, 20 miles south of town. And be sure at sunrise and sunset in the fall to see the sandhill cranes. We have a lot to be proud of in Muleshoe, a superior hospital and caring doctors, an excellent Muleshoe area public library, modern school system with non-striking, non-demonstrating, not-smoking teachers, with modern school buildings, and the 2008 Muleshoe Mule State Champions. Did you know Muleshoe was the home of the late George Washington, and believe it or not, the Jenny Slippers, the World Championship Muleshoe Pitching Contest? If you would like to live 18 miles from Earth, move into Muleshoe, and you will do just that. There is a new business in Earth, Raised Grain Art, at 212 East Main, and the former location of V&S Variety open now, 9 in the morning till 6 at night, Monday through Saturday, and owned and operated by Mickey and Dawn Merritt, and they are going to have their grand opening Saturday, July the 30th from 9 to 6 at Raised Grain Art. And be sure when you purchase a product at Raised Grain Art on their grand opening day, July the 30th, that you register for 2 tickets that will be given away in the Fan Play Suite at Cowboy Stadium in Arlington for the Texas Tech Red Raiders and the Baylor Bears football game to be played Saturday, November the 26th. Besides the 2 free tickets in the suite, they will also have a pass for the parking lot in the suite section. And every time you purchase a product on grand opening day at Raised Grain Art, you'll get to register for those tech tickets. That does exclude their key rings. And they'll also give a grand prize of a 19-inch flat screen TV, high definition Dolby Digital sound with remote control. So be sure and shop and buy on grand opening day at Raised Grain Art, 212 East Main or U.S. Highway 70, in Earth, at Earth, and on Earth, with Dawn and Mickey Merritt. Also, you can buy their art online at raisedgrainart.com, and Raised Grain Art is one word, .com. Also look for them on Facebook. At Raised Grain Art, they're open today and accept Visa and MasterCard. Along with Raised Grain Art, you can get bead blasting of your mirrors and glass from Mickey and Dawn Merritt. And don't forget, grand opening day, Saturday, July the 30th, there'll be lots of prizes given away from 9 until 6 at this unique new business in Earth, on Earth, at Earth. And the grand prize is 2 tickets in the Fan Play Suite of the Cowboy Stadium in Arlington, plus suite lot parking pass at the Tech Baylor game, November the 26th, plus a 19-inch flat screen TV will also be given away. Jay Messenger presented the program Tuesday at noon at the Muleshoe Rotary Club's regular luncheon meeting at the Civic Center meeting room. He talked about racing cars. That's a Lola type race car that he races. It's low to the ground and not real big. And he has even raced all over the United States, from Daytona to San Francisco, and a couple of national races. He also buys these cars and improves them and sells them. And he's been racing for years. It was a most interesting program on race cars presented by Jay Messenger from his point of view of actually participating in the racing of cars. The memorial service for Richard Lovell, 61, of Lubbock, the father of Chad Lovell of Muleshoe and the brother of Wyman Gray of Earth, will be held Friday morning at 10:30 at the Combest Family Memorial Chapel in Lubbock. Richard Lovell died at the age of 61 Tuesday in Lubbock, where he had lived all of his life. His son, Chad Lovell, is the manager of United Supermarket here in Muleshoe. Mr. Lovell was born December 29, 1949 in Lubbock to William and Vida Mae Haney Lovell. He graduated from Lubbock High in 1968 and received his plumber's license from Plumbers and Pipe Fitters Apprentice School and worked for Anthony Mechanical until he retired. He married Deborah Mitchell June the 13th, 1969, and was baptized at an early age in the Baptist faith. Survivors are his wife Deborah of more than 42 years, his two sons Chad and his wife Barbie Lovell of Muleshoe, and Greg of Denver, his daughter Becky and her husband Bruce Allaire of Lubbock, and four brothers, Wyman and his wife Sandy Gray of Earth, Eugene, Charles, and William Gray, all of Lubbock, and three grandchildren, Kaylee Lovell of Muleshoe, Zachary Birch, and Bailey Allaire. Please remember all the family of Richard Lovell, a beloved husband, father, and grandfather, in your prayers. And repeating, the memorial service will be at 10:30 Friday morning in the Combest Family Memorial Chapel. And you can go online to give your condolences to the Lovell family at combestfamilyfuneralhomes.com. We'll be back with more Muletrain news, and we want you to stay tuned for a most interesting sound of Texas.
Leal's is yummy, Leal's is good, Leal's is the best, and that's what I ever tasted that was the best. I like it so much that I want to live eating it. It's so yummy, and my favorite food is grilled cheese. Yum, yum, yum. I like it. And here's my grandmommy, and she's going to tell you some more about Leal's.
It's at 1010 West American Boulevard, the original Leal's in Muleshoe. Julia told you to. It's yummy. Kay Van Leer has been dismissed from Covenant Lakeside Hospital in Lubbock, where a week ago today she had knee replacement surgery. She's now at home at the Harmon Elliott Senior Citizens Housing Complex. Remember Kay Van Leer in your prayers as she recuperates. And also our sweetheart, or part of our sweetheart, Pat King, as she recuperates at home here in Muleshoe from her hip replacement surgery done at University Medical Center in Lubbock. The burn ban is in effect still here in Bailey County, and almost all of Texas counties are under a burn ban except maybe one or two. Zach Smith is on our prayer list along with his mother, Deborah Pugh Smith. He is still in Houston and is being treated for cancer. Zach is only 16. Be sure and be watching on Monday in the noon mule train for Meet Your Neighbor, courtesy of United Supermarket. We will be interviewing Ruby Green, who moved to Muleshoe in 1922 as a child with her family and lived on a Pioneer Bailey County farm. She'll be telling interesting pioneer stories about Muleshoe area and also about the Muleshoe Rebeccas. That's Monday, 12:30 in the noon mule train. Meet Your Neighbor, courtesy of United Supermarket with Ruby Smith Green. And now, the sound of Texas with Tumbleweed Smith.
This is Tumbleweed Smith. Vidya is back home in Bombay. Details in a moment on the Sound of Texas.
On Channel 6.
I think life is great over here. The only thing is you need to come back with a good bank balance.
While her husband was practicing medicine in Midland, Vidya Srinivas was getting her degree in journalism from the University of Texas of the Permian Basin in Odessa. She worked for a TV station and newspaper in Iowa. Then she and her husband returned to Bombay, India, Vidya's hometown.
I think it's been great coming back home. It was lovely living in the US, but it's wonderful, always good to be back home. We have a good life here, a lot of different kinds of creature comforts from the ones you have in the US.
She and her husband Sri live in a penthouse apartment in a high-rise building in Bombay, or Mumbai, the new old name. I visited them on a recent trip to India.
Bombay is a city that functions, and Bombay has a spirit that no other city in India has. Everybody has this desire to live and let live, to earn money, to make money, and to let the person next to him also make money. That pushes us forward and makes us work harder, and we're all very ambitious.
Vidya says education is of prime importance in India, an independent democracy.
If you stand out on the road at 6 in the morning, you'll see kids from the slums. Parents are determined to educate their children. You'll find parents from the slums standing with children in uniform, putting them onto a bus and sending them to school. If you walk down to the parks in the evening during examination time, there are students sitting under the street lights and under the park lights and studying.
Mumbai has its problems. It's one of the largest cities in the world with a population of nearly 20 million.
Bombay is overcrowded. It's got slums. I mean, my house is surrounded by slums. It's noisy. This is the most expensive real estate in the world. That's why we have so many slums. And we have Bollywood, which Bollywood has become so popular in the world thanks to Slumdog Millionaire. We see a lot of kids coming, a lot of backpackers coming to India, and their only ambition is to act in a Bollywood film.
Vidya Srinivas enjoyed her stay in Texas and sometimes teaches journalism in Bombay. I'm Tumbleweed Smith with the Sound of Texas.
We hope that you listen to the Sound of Texas every weekday morning, shortly after 8:45 here on Maggie's Morning, and enjoy it. The Sound of Texas with Tumbleweed Smith has been heard here on Channel 6 now for some 30 years. Every weekday morning, Monday through Friday, 8:45 or a little bit thereafter. Welcome home to Muleshoe, Betty Burl Smith and her daughter Shirley Walker and her granddaughter Tracy. They're all visiting here in Muleshoe today. Of course, the Burl Smiths lived here for many years, and so did the Walkers. At the Oneida Wagner Senior Citizen Center on Monday, the pod group will meet beginning at 6 o'clock. If you signed up to participate with this group, be sure and attend Monday night's meeting at 6 o'clock for the pod group at the Oneida Wagner Senior Citizen Center located at Main and Avenue D in downtown Muleshoe. Today at the center, they're serving for lunch beef tips, gravy, rice, broccoli and cheese, wheat rolls, fruit, and cottage cheese with your choice of drink. And this menu is broadcast courtesy of Raymond Smalling at Smalling Insurance Agency, formerly Henry Insurance, in downtown Muleshoe. Kathy Carr, Bailey County Extension Agent, will present an interesting and helpful program on nutrition at the Senior Citizen Center next Wednesday during the noon meal, and she will also be giving away prizes. Now it is time for the weather forecast, brought to you through the courtesy of 5 Area Telephone, West Plains Telecommunications, your telephone neighbors. First, a message from our sponsor. Your telephone neighbors. 5 Area Telephone, West Plains Telecommunications in Muleshoe, serving all of our entire area with residential and business plans to meet your individual needs. Call 806-272-5533 or toll free 1-800-741-6925. Visit them in their modern headquarters at 302 Uvalde at the west edge of Muleshoe, adjacent to the Civic Center. Whatever your communication needs, they can be met by West Plains Telecommunications. Your local broadband provider has higher speeds at lower prices to keep you in touch with our world. Your telephone neighbors. 5 Area Telephone, West Plains Telecommunications. And now, courtesy of 5 Area Telephone, West Plains Telecommunications, there is a hazardous weather outlook today with a 20% chance of showers and thunderstorms this afternoon and tonight for Muleshoe, Sudan, Amherst, and Earth and our vicinity. Mostly sunny and hot on Thursday with a high near 99 degrees, south-southwest wind between 10 and 15 miles per hour. Thursday night, 20% chance of showers and thunderstorms, partly cloudy with a low around 69 degrees. Northwest wind 15 to 20 miles per hour, decreasing tonight on Thursday to between 5 and 10 miles per hour. Friday, mostly sunny, high near 96, and Friday night, partly cloudy, low around 68. Saturday, mostly sunny, high 95, low 69. Sunday, high 98, low 69. Monday, mostly sunny and hot, 98 high, and Monday night, 69. Tuesday, 98 high, 68 low. Wednesday of next week, 99 degrees should be the high. And 101 was our high in Muleshoe officially on Wednesday, according to Jack Reynolds, who is the weather recorder here in Muleshoe for the National Weather Service office out of Lubbock. And our low officially was 68 degrees. Again, hazardous weather outlook for Wednesday. A 20% chance of showers and thunderstorms, and that's not Wednesday, that's Thursday, and Thursday afternoon, and another 20% chance of showers and thunderstorms Thursday night. And the high Thursday, 99, and the low around 69 degrees. This has been the weather forecast for Earth, Amherst, Sudan, Muleshoe, and our entire vicinity from the U.S. Weather Bureau Service out of Lubbock, and broadcast courtesy of your telephone neighbors at 5 Area Telephone, West Plains Telecommunications, serving our entire area. At Dillman Elementary School, They will have registration for pre-kindergarten, Head Start, and kindergarten students for 2011-12 school year on Monday and Tuesday, August the 8th and 9th from 8:30 to 4 at the school located at the corner of 18th and Avenue E here in Muleshoe. To qualify for pre-kindergarten, a child must be 4 years old on or before September the 1st, be eligible for bilingual program, and or qualify for free or reduced lunches. A child must be 5 on or before September the 1st to register for kindergarten. To come to registration at Dillman Elementary School, you must bring with you your child, the updated shot records, birth certificates, the child's Social Security card, and if you're registering for either pre-K or Head Start, bring proof of income, and you can do that by bringing your income tax or W-2 forms. If you're registering for Head Start, you need your insurance cards, Medicaid card, etc., and also you need a proof of residency. If you have questions about registration at Dillman Elementary School, call the principal, Todd Newberry, or talk with Suzanne King at 806-272-7382, Dillman Elementary School. Registration will be all day, Monday and Tuesday, August 8th and 9th from 8:30 to 4 at Dillman Elementary School for pre-kindergarten, Head Start, and kindergarten for next year. We'll be back with more Muletrain news in just a jiffy, so please stay tuned.
The other day I was going through some of my mother's handwritten recipes, and it occurred to me, with all the email and text messaging, it is refreshing to read something handwritten, especially a family recipe from Mom. Hello, I'm Victor Leal, owner of Leal's Mexican Restaurant. As I see it, since 1957, my mom's personal signature has been placed on each delicious plate. Whether you order our perfectly seasoned enchiladas or simply prefer our Leal's tortilla chips and great tasting salsa, maybe it's our juicy, generous portion of beef or chicken fajitas. Whatever you like on your plate, you will enjoy one of many Leal's family recipes. As a son, I promised my mom to keep our family recipes cooking in our kitchen. And as a restaurant owner, I promise you, our guest, we'll serve our plates fresh and full of flavor. Come see us. We're just off I-40 in Georgia. Leal's, home to my mom's special family recipes and more since 1957.
And right here in Muleshoe is the original Leal's at 1010 West American Boulevard. Ray's Grain Art, open now in Earth at 212 East Main Street. Used to be the V&S Variety Store in Earth. Call Dawn or Mickey Marriott, 806-566-6105. See all their great, unique, one-of-a-kind art pieces. Also, they have them in their store, and you can look at them and buy them online as well at raised-grainart.com. That's RAZEDGRAINART.com. They have a storefront online where you can buy their one-of-a-kind art pieces. They accept Visa and MasterCard in their store or online. They also do bead blasting of mirrors and glass. Their grand opening will be Saturday, July the 30th, 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. at Ray's Grain Art, 212 East Main Street in Earth, Texas. Be sure to come by and register for their grand prizes, a 19-inch flat-screen TV, high-definition Dolby Digital sound and remote control, and a team fan play, Texas Tech Red Raiders versus Baylor Bear. 2 tickets to see that game in Cowboy Stadium in Arlington, along with suites, lot for parking pass, and That is one ticket issued for each product purchased for the tech tickets versus Baylor, excluding the key rings. And that grand opening will be Saturday, July the 30th, 9 a.m. till 6 p.m. in Earth at 212 East Main Street, Raised Grain Art, the most unique new store in Earth. And once again, see their website as well. You can buy their products online at raisedgrainart.com, RAZEDGRAINART.com, or you can go by their store in Earth, 212 East Main Street, Dawn and Mickey Marriott, 806-566-6105. They're open 9 a.m. till 6 p.m. Monday through Saturday.
Are you confused about special education process in the public school system? Well, you're invited on Friday night, July 29th from 6:30 to 8:30 to a free workshop. It is presented by Brandy Brooks, Regional Coordinator for the PEN Project, and also Saturday, July the 30th from 8:30 to 4 at the Lamb County Family Resource Building, 232 Phelps Avenue in Littlefield. Now, this is a free workshop for parents, grandparents, guardians, loved ones of children of all ages, as well as professionals who work with children. It will discuss the special education process in the public school system. There will be free on-site child care, but space is limited, so call today to make your reservations for the child care. Jerry Newton at 806-385-6766 or Villa Alvarez at 806-291-0366. This free workshop is provided by Neighbor to Neighbor, a family support group. A pastel chalk art class will be taught by Allison Broughton for all ages starting August the 15th at the Muleshoe Center of South Plains College at 621 West 2nd Street. You can call Allison for more information now. Her telephone numbers are 806-272-5156 or 817-504-0189. Tuition is $84, and that is plus the supplies that will be needed for the pastel chalk art classes. They will be taught on Monday evenings from 6 until 9, August 15th, 22nd, 29th, and September the 12th at the Muleshoe Center of South Plains College here at 621 West 2nd behind our hospital. You can contact Connie Kenmore at 806-272-3346 here at the Muleshoe Center to register now. Please remember in your prayers the family of Ray Bowler, whose funeral was in Bramfield Monday, and he died here in Muleshoe a week ago at our Parkview Nursing Care Center. He was the father of Jim Bowler of Muleshoe. Remember Lonnie Merritt and Thelma Hughes of Sudan, Dorothy Lee, Buck and Carolyn Johnson, Sterling Leopard, Claude and Evelyn Riley, Jimmy and Pauletta Crawford, Edwina and Albert Field, Klein and Margaret Berman, Joy Whitt, and Bonnie Skaggs, all in your prayers. Dr. Tyson Purdy will open his family medicine practice in Muleshoe Monday morning, August the 1st at the Muleshoe Family Medicine Clinic that is located across the street from our hospital. He will be associated with his father, Dr. Bruce Purdy, and Dr. Grant Nitzel there at Muleshoe Family Medicine Clinic. Dr. Purdy will also start his own call rotations in the emergency room starting on Monday, August the 1st. His wife is the former Kayla Kimbrough of Lasbuddy, and they have a little son, Rylan. and they're moving to Muleshoe from San Antonio. Welcome to Dr. and Mrs. Tyson Purdy and little Master Ryland Purdy. Of course, he is the son of Bruce and Cindy Purdy, and Tyson was reared here. The Muleshoe High School graduating class of 1971 will have their 40th reunion at the 50-yard line in Lubbock, Saturday night, July the 30th at 5 o'clock. Class members need to let Shirley Lang Dietrich know now if you plan to attend. Call Shirley at 817-790-6355 or email her at gsdietrich@live.com. You do not need to pay any money to register. You will just pay for your own meal at the restaurant, about $20 a person. After the dinner, they will go to the Country Dance Club, chances are, to continue their reunion up until 11:30. This is Saturday, July the 30th, the 40th reunion of the class of 1971. All 1961 graduates are urged to now pay your registration of $40, which includes your meals, for the 50th reunion here in Muleshoe on homecoming weekend. They'll start on Friday night, September the 9th. The class will gather at the pep rally that afternoon and then go to the commons area for dinner that night before the football game. Also on Saturday, September the 10th, they will have a meeting at the Muleshoe Heritage Foundation and tour the Yellow Jacket. They will be raising money for the Yellow Jacket by selling tickets for $1 each on a brick that was from the Muleshoe High School, and that is the old building that they graduated from in 1961. Shirley Burl Smith Walker will be in charge of selling the tickets for $1 each, or 6 tickets for just $5. Anyone can buy a ticket from Shirley. And also, she has decoupaged the Muleshoe High School old building on the brick and the Yellow Jacket School store. There will also be some surprise giveaways at the reunion at the Muleshoe Heritage Foundation. At 6:30, they'll gather for dinner served by Lee Al's Mexican Food Restaurant at the new Bailey County Electric Cooperative Meeting Room. The class of 1966 will have their 45th reunion also the same weekend, and will tour the Muleshoe High School new facilities with the class of 61, Diane Wilson Brown says, and that will be homecoming 9th and 10th here in Muleshoe. Maddie Hicks remains in our prayers, and the family of Brenda Meltson Hines, 67, a 1962 Muleshoe High School graduate who died recently in San Antonio. She had pancreatic cancer. Well, it's about time for us to go on the Muletrain news. And keep your fingers crossed. Thursday we have a chance of 20% chance of moisture here in our area. Get up there, Little Red. Come on, Corina. Corina's already got on her raincoat. Arbutus, Bumbo, Lady Legs, Monkey Paw, Julia Gray, Isla Ann, Ola.
Muletrain, Muletrain, clippity clopping over hill and plain. Seems as how they never stop. Clippity clop, clippity clop, clippity, 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 clippity clopping along. There's a plug of chaw tobacco for a rancher in Corona. Corona, a guitar for a cowboy way out in Arizona, aggressive calico for a pretty Navajo. Get along, mule, get along. Mule train, ha, ha. Mule train, clippity-clopping along the mountain chain. Soon they're gonna reach the top. Clippity-clop, clippity-clop, clippity-clippity, clippity-clippity, clippity-clopping along. There's some cotton thread and needles for the folks who way out yonder, a shovel for a miner who left his home to wander, some rheumatism pills for the settlers in the hills. Get along, mule! Get along. Mule train! Hi, hi! Mule train!
It is time now for the birthdays and wedding anniversaries, those celebrating today. On Thursday, July 21st, that we know of are Nan Johnson, Lonnie Marriott, Leah Denise Irvin, Mike Mills, Charlene Gregory, Pat Schaefer, Russell Duncan, Ronnie Altman, Winnie Worse celebrates today. Augustine Estrada, Amanda Lynn Caraveo, Chris Vaughn, Francis Riccio, Jennifer Cockerham Riggin, Jeremy Johnson, Christy Turner Fluchet, Mike Mills, Rochelle Hall, Ruben Gonzalez Jr. And now here's Julia Gray all the way from Tampa, Florida to wish you a happy birthday or wedding anniversary if you do celebrate today.
Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday.
If you have a birthday or wedding anniversary to add to our calendar, you can call us right here at Channel 6, 806-272-3990. Patients in the Muleshoe Area Medical Center today are Vivianita Hall, James Whitson, Klein Berman, and Claude Riley. Thanks to the business office for that patient list.
Your local Muleshoe Area Hospital District links together for life, and it's located right here at home in Muleshoe, where you will be cared for by people you know, your neighbors and your friends. And it is a modern hospital with a full-service radiology department. They have a mobile MRI, CT scan, diagnostic x-ray. Even you can have your bone density test and ultrasound done here with Finley's x-ray. The Muleshoe Radiology is a multiple service diagnostic center complete with that Finley's digital system capable of doing a wide range of services. Muleshoe Area Hospital District, linking together for life.
It is time now for the bargain basement. To give away a full-blood Boston Terrier, a male about 1.5 years old. Also found another dog to give away, a red and black hound dog found at United. Call Edie at 806-566-5152. That's to give away a full-blood Boston Terrier and a red and black hound dog. Call 806-566-5152. Want to buy a white female toy poodle called Judy Lambert? 806-272-3792. That's want to buy a white female toy poodle called Judy Lambert? 806-272-3792. Found in the Sudan area, a large, thin, stray dog, basically white and gray with some brown markings. If this is your dog, or if you would like it, is free to a good owner. Call 806-227-2214. Want to buy a 30-gallon fish aquarium with stand? Call 806-272-3356. Leave a message if no one answers. That's want to buy a 30-gallon fish aquarium with stand. Call 806-272-3356. Leave a message if no one answers. And this has been the Bargain Basement. If you have an item to place on our Bargain Basement today, call us here at Channel 6, 806-272-3792. 3990. It is time now for the market report, brought to you today by Wayne Pearson, financial advisor with Edward Jones, located at 104 West 2nd Street, right here in Muleshoe. Call 806-272-4102. Speak with Wayne Pearson, his the financial advisor, his branch office administrator, Dana Rempe, or his wife, Joe Pearson, now works part-time in his office with him as well. Wayne can assist you with any of your financial needs, no matter where you live. The market report was recorded this Thursday, July the 21st at 11 a.m.
This is Dana Rempe of Edward Jones, member of the New York Stock Exchange Incorporated, bringing you the daily financial market report. U.S. stocks are higher, and optimism. European officials have come up with a plan to recapitalize struggling banks. In economic news, initial jobless claims unexpectedly rose last week, while a separate report showed manufacturing in the Philadelphia region rebounded in July. Bond prices are trading lower. So far this morning in the S&P 500, the best performing sector is financials, and the worst performing sector is consumer staples. The Dow Jones Industrial Average is up 117.91 at 12,689. The S&P 500 Index is up 14.14 at 1,339. And the NASDAQ Composite Index is up 13.95 at 2,828. This morning, volume on the New York Stock Exchange is low, with 354 million shares traded. Advancers are outnumbering decliners by a wide margin. In commodity markets, the spot price of gold is down 80 cents to $1,599. The spot price of silver is down 15 cents to $39, and crude oil prices are up $1 to $99. In bond markets, the 30-year Treasury yield is currently 4.31%, and the 10-year Treasury yield is 2.99%. In stocks of local interest, AT&T is up 27 cents to $30.50. BP is up 30 cents to 46.06. Apple is up 85 cents to 387.75. ConocoPhillips is up 85 cents to 75.30. Pfizer is up 22 cents to 20.12. Novartis is up a penny to 62.48. Johnson & Johnson is up 23 cents to 66.47. Xcel Energy is up 37 cents to 24.61. Deere & Company is up 80 cents to 81.28. Windstream Corporation is up 16 cents to 12.71. Target is up 87 cents to 51.83. Caterpillar is up 90 cents to 111.21. And Bank of America is up 29 cents to 10.14. This is Dana Rempe of Edward Jones, member SIPC, serving individual investors with personalized attention and long-term financial advice at 104 West 2nd Street in Muleshoe. Daily commentary is also located on our website at www.edwardjones.com.